Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It's Lulu with Coupon and Carefree, and I just wanted to come on and share with you the deals that I did at Riteaid. I went yesterday and then I went back again today because I had to wait for my points to kind of, roll over into today. So the first thing I did was the Unilever deal. That's a limit of 2 per card, and so I did it on both cards. So the first scenario that you can do, there's a bunch of different ways. As long as you add up to the $24, you'll get 800 points back. But there's just a bunch of Saving Star offers, Ibotta, household offers. So I like this one, so I went ahead and did this one here. So the deal again is spend 12 and you get 400 points with a limit of 2. So if you got to reach that $24 mark, you get 800 points back. So if you buy one of the Tresemme Beautiful Volume Shampoo and one of the conditioners, they're $5 each. And then you buy one of the Suave Gold, that one there's the conditioner. This is actually a pre-wash conditioner. I'm looking forward to trying these. So you actually use this before you shampoo, and this is the second part. I don't know if there's a third. There probably is. So those are a little more of the higher end Tresemme, I guess. So anyways, so you buy one of each of those, and then you buy one of the Simple wipes. Let's see, this one here. And one of the Simple facial washes. So let's see, and then the Suave is $2.99, the wipes are $5.24, and the wash is, sorry, that's blurry, $5.99. The Simple products are 25% off this week, but I believe, I want to say Gold kicked in on, or maybe not, no, I don't think it did. I thought it was kicking in on the face wash, but I don't think it did. Anyway, so that adds up to $24.22, okay? And then we have the buy one, get one free Tresemme coupon that we just got. Now, it auto-deducted $5.99. I don't know why. I think that's the max value on the coupon. I don't have it in front of me, but it was $5. So that was nice. It gave me a little extra. The Suave coupon takes off $1.50. The Simple coupon took off the $5.24 for me. I know some people I think are getting more. It just depends, I guess, on if you put your card in last, or I don't know. It just depends on the register sometimes too. But anyways, mine was $5.24, so it took the $5.24 off. And then I purchased a the donation coupons for the Miracle, I think it's the Children's Miracle Network. You donate $1, and there's I think there's 4 coupons on it, maybe 6, I don't know, I don't have it in front of me. But I used the $2 Tresemme coupon. That's a Riteaid coupon, so I stacked it with the buy one, get one free coupon, okay? So that brought it down for me $9.49. And then I got back 800 points for maxing out that deal there. Okay, and then I'm going to get back $3.99 from Saving Star for the Tresemme, $2 for Saving Star on the Simple product, and another $1 for the Simple for Saving Star. So for me, that's going to be about a $5.50 moneymaker. It may be more for you depending on how much the coupons take off and whatnot. But I was really happy with that. So, and I love the Simple products. So that's one scenario. And again, you can only do that one time, this combination per card, because it adds up to 24. This is another scenario you can do for the Unilever. This is the Dove one. And so, okay, so for this one, again, it's the spend 12. You get 400 points, so the limit of 2 on that. The body wash is $6.49. The bar soap is $6.99. The spray is $5.49. And then the Advanced Care deodorant is $5.19 gold or $5.49 on sale. So we have $2 coupons for the deodorant, for each deodorant there. So there's the spray and then there's the Advanced Care. And I went ahead and got the Revive. I guess it's pomegranate and, let's see here, what does it say? Lemon, doesn't want to focus, but lemon verbena scent. I don't know if I'm saying that, verbena. Anyways, so there's that one, and so I just kind of matched them all. I like the pink and this one as well. This is a 6-pack of the bars. Okay, so with this little scenario here, as I said, you're going to use those coupons there. It's going to take $6 off. We have $1 off of body wash and $1 off of the bar soap. You may have other coupons that, you know, if you have better coupons, of course, use those. But those came in, I believe, last Sunday's paper. So for me, it ended up costing $18.16. And then I got back, you know, instantly 1,600 points for maxing out that deal. Oh, and this is a double dip deal. That's what it is, too. So, yeah, this one was a double dip. Because with this deal, you only get 800 back. Here, the Tresemme deal. This one is double dipping, so there's 2 800s you're going to get back. So this one I loved. This one I loved. And then there is a saving star for the Dove bars and a $1.50 saving star for the deodorant. There's household offers. Make sure you activate those before you purchase. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. I've had a little bit of frustration getting used to the household offers and the saving star offers and the Ibotta, because it's all kind of new to me. And like I'll explain to you in a minute what happened with the Flonase. But anyway, so just make sure you activate before you go in. And make sure your card is linked up to Ibotta. That's a big one. And that you have your cards registered with Saving Star too. Anyways, so you get back $5. Well, you'll get the $2.50 in points added back to your card for the household offers, and then you'll get $2.50 onto Saving Star. So for me, I paid, you know, $18.16 in points. And I end up getting back $21.16 total. So that's pretty good. It's about a $3 moneymaker for me on this one. I didn't pay anything out of pocket for any of this. This is why I love Riteaid. I'm telling you, if you haven't started couponing at Riteaid, you've got to do it because it's so awesome. It takes care of your tax. You don't have to pay out of pocket. And for me, it's pricey paying out of pocket for a tax. So like when I go to CVS, you know, usually there's always an out-of-pocket cost, you know. So I can't like tell you enough that how much I love Rite Aid now with this point system, and the fact that you can use the points at other, you know, stores like Macy's and Mobile and Hulu and things like that. You know what I mean? It's just really cool. Okay, so that's that deal. And again, so you can't do both of these, the Tresemme and the Dove deal, on the same card. At first I thought you could, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, you can't. So just be careful of that. And then there's this Jergens deal. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I always like to pick up lotion, and I thought this was a decent stock-up price. So these are on sale. The Jergens products are on sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. And when you buy two, you get 200 points. So this is the bonus size. I believe there is a 10-ounce size too. They're $4.29, and then the second one at half price is $2.14, so it equals $6.43. We have a $3 off 2 coupon. I believe it was in the 3.6 Smart Source. So that makes it $3.43. Get back 200 points, so $1.43 for 2. So that to me is a pretty good stock-up price. So I went ahead and grabbed those. What else? Okay, so then of course there's the Colgate deal. These toothpaste here, are, it's in the 4 ounce. There's different ones. I think there's the Max Fresh. Let me see. I have the ad right here. There is the Advanced, yeah, Total Advanced Optic White. Sorry, I'm trying to get that to focus. Just doesn't want to do it. Anyways, there is, you know, those different styles. You just have to check the coupon. But I went ahead and got the Total because I had a $1 coupon that was sent to me, so I used that. And then we have the in-ad coupon that takes off. So you take that coupon out of the ad, use that and stack it with a, if you have any of the internet printables, or like I had the $1 off coupon, so I used that and I got 50-cent overage. They didn't, you know, adjust the coupon down, so that's okay. And then what else? Oh, and then, or you can use the 50-cent or the $1 off a 2 manufacturer coupon that we got last Sunday. Then also there's the toothbrush that's also in the ad. There's a coupon. Okay, these are $2.99, and there's a $1.50 in-ad coupon, so that brings it down to $1.49. And we have a $1 manufacturer coupon, so it's 49 cents. So I used the overage from the toothpaste to pay for this, basically. So I was happy with that. Okay, and then what else did I get? There's a Saving Star freebie on these Reese's peanut butter eggs. So, but I believe that's expiring Wednesday. I'm not sure, you might want to check on that. Mine, I did this yesterday and it still hasn't showed up. So my Saving Star seems to be a little slow. Takes a couple days for me. I think that's the norm, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, that's 100% free, so I love that. Love it. Let's see, what else? Okay, so then the Flonase caused me a little frustration. Okay, so they're running wellness allergy promotion, I guess you would call it. You spend $75, you get 2,000 points back. And this is a great little deal here, the Flonase, because it's basically free if you use Ibotta and Saving Star. It won't be free if you don't. It'll be, I think, $7.59 after coupons, but still not a bad price for Flonase. And it tracks toward that $75, get $20 back. And I know it's spring coming here. Well, it is spring now. There's going to be a lot of allergy deals coming up here, I'm sure. But anyways, so this little Flonase guy here, the 120 count, yeah, there's 120 and then there's a 61. Okay, so it's on sale for $22.99. Gold is $21.59. Now make sure you enroll in the wellness program before you buy it. So what you have to do, what I did is you go to the website, you sign into your Riteaid account, and then there's a wellness allergy tab on there. Click that and it'll tell you to print out this barcode. There's a barcode at the bottom here. And then you give this to the cashier with your card or I think your phone number, and then you'll be enrolled so that it'll track. But anyways, so if you have any of the Riteaid coupons, I think most everyone got the $4 Riteaid coupons on their receipt a few weeks ago. There's also email coupons. I don't get emails still, so, but if you do, yeah. And then there's a $10 manufacturer coupon too from the 320. So it brings it down to $7.59. There's a $4 Ibotta, $4 Saving Star, and there is a $2. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll see. It should. And that's going to track for the allergy. Okay, so the frustration for me came in that I had the wrong card registered for this deal that I did. I went in and I did it, and I thought it was on my husband's card, the Ibotta, and it was actually on my card. You know, I had the Ibotta registered to my card, I guess. Anyways, it's confusing, but basically it didn't track for Ibotta. In other words, it didn't, you know what I mean, it didn't show up or whatever. So I was thinking about returning it and repurchasing it on the proper account, that's linked with Ibotta. But if I do that, I think Savings Star will, from what I was reading, Savings Star will return their rebates. So I didn't want to do that. So what I did was I contacted Ibotta and let them know that I had used the wrong, card or whatever. I just didn't have my card linked up to it before I purchased. And I messaged them this morning, and they just got back to me and said to just submit a receipt to them for this time, and hopefully they'll give me my money back. He just told me to submit a receipt for this case, but then he went through and went ahead and told me how to use Ibotta and all that, which I do know how to use it, believe it or not. I just forgot what card I had linked to Ibotta, because I do have the 2 cards, So anyways, I was like, no, because I don't want it if it's going to cost me like $1.59. Believe it or not, I really don't want it. But I guess it could be kind of worth it because it is tracking for the allergy. So I'll probably end up keeping it. But it sounds like he's going to give me that $4 credit. I'll let you guys know. But a little frustration there, because I don't know how people do it that have a lot of cards, because I give you credit because I can barely keep up with my 2. I have to write myself notes. Okay, the last deal that I did was this Purex. Well, I'm starting this deal, and I'm hoping I can find more. These big guys here are 150 ounce, okay? And they are, in some stores, 75% off. So these were I want to say $2.97, $2.98 each. And we have the $3 off of 2 on coupons.com that should still be available. So that makes it something like $1.50 each. That in itself is a great deal. So I just went ahead and picked these 2 up. I had to go over to another area today where there was like 3, 4 Riteaids. And I checked like 3 Riteaids, and none of them were at 75 yet. They were at 50 and 25. So that was a little frustrating. But so I'm keeping an eye on that, because the deal with this is if you buy 6, that will take you to the over the $15 mark. Okay, and you use 3 of the $3 off 2 coupons. It will bring it down to, I believe, $8.94. And then we have, I think there's a household offer. I have the Savings Star offer, but I think there was a household offer too for spend $15 on Purex. Any Purex, get $5 back. So this should start tracking for me. Even if I can just find like 2 more, that would bring me close to like the $12 mark, and then I just need to buy like $3. So I think that's pretty much it so far, and I want to probably go back and do a few more things. I don't know. If anything pops up, we'll see. But yeah, I'm loving this so far, and I just wanted to share with you guys too. I called the soft soap company. It's called Colgate Palmolive Company, because I had a question about one of their body washes. And this is just a little tip that I think is great. You can call companies. There's usually numbers on the back of the bottles, and you can ask them if they have any coupons. You can tell them, give them feedback about their product, that you like the product or whatnot, and you can just ask them if they have coupons. And they sent me out a bunch of these coupons, like a whole envelope. I was so excited. So yeah, so you might want to do that. You can just, if you have any soft soap at home, or just look up the Colgate Palmolive Corporation, because I've heard other people are receiving these too. So it's a nice little envelope of goodies that they sent. But okay, so I went in, I started with like $37 in points, and then I purchased the Purex, and I purchased one of the donation coupons for $1, and I bought that one for $1, and I was able to use my points to purchase the coupons, which I did not know I could do that, so I was happy about that. So after I purchased those things, because I really didn't get any points back for those yet, I had $28 in points. I will have tomorrow back in my account $24 in points, and then I will be getting, I believe it's about $19 in you know, like Cash, Savings Star, Ibotta, and $3.50 in household offers. So this whole transaction so far, all this stuff is ending up to be about a $9 moneymaker for me. So super awesome. I didn't pay anything out of pocket. I actually am making money off of this. So I'm very happy about that. And pretty simple deals. And I love the Dove. I'm really loving the Dove. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is a long video, but thanks so much for watching and subscribing, guys. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.